about to have a really good time, and it's sure to make you smile. On the bus, in the car, on the AirPods without wires. Rank it up on the worksite, it's the Bad and Liam podcast. Bad and Liam podcast.
G'day there, podcaster.
Oh yeah, it's the Friday extended cut, baby, which is almost becoming obsolete because we're running pretty long in most podcasts. Like, I think the one we did on Wednesday was
the
longest.
longer than a Friday.
Yeah, it was like longer than I don't even know why either.
Yeah.
In fact, yesterday, producer Belle, I think, was giving us the wrap-up signal, and we thought it was because we had an interview, but she was in the other room listening, and she
deemed it gone long enough.
She thought this has gone too long.
Hey, look, we're going to jump into the podcast, but when we come back, very excited because we have got someone who's been nominated for a Spookin'.
Oh, dearie me. Nothing better than a Friday spook. Enjoy the podcast.
Oh, good morning and happy Friday.
Oh, the weather's good. I mean, the fringe is here. It's heating up now in full swing. I'm heading in tonight. A little concerning. I said, I'm seeing a show tonight, like, we're going to the fringe tonight, and you said, Ben, what did you say?
I said, what are you going to go see?
Yeah, remember we're going to see a show together?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I bought tickets for Sam Campbell, the comedian.
No, I'll be there.
You haven't paid me for the tickets either. If I rock up and I've paid for a ticket for you and you're not even there, I'm going to be furious. Did you forget?
Yeah,
we're going out for dinner.
Yeah, I'll be there.
I've got a reservation.
I'll be there. I'll cancel golf.
You better not stand me up. No one plays golf at night. And I know I'm not falling for that
West
excuse
Beach,
again.
Drum and golf, they got lights, mate. But I'll move some stuff around.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm looking forward to date night.
That bit's done. Here's another one.
It's a debate, a big debate. Who will win medallion?
Yes, that's right. It is a Friday, which means it's time to have a big debate. There's a topic. Liam and I go head-to-head with 30 seconds each. The jury gets to decide who wins the big debate. Tana, Helen and Antonio. Good morning, jury.
Good morning.
This morning's topic. Robert Pattinson is the best Batman. He's obviously the newest one. His movie came out everywhere yesterday. A lot of people are going to be seeing it this weekend. I'm saying he is.
Which is laughable, man.
You reckon?
I reckon.
Well,
I'm saying,
I'd love
of course,
to hear
there's so many other better Batmans.
your debate this morning, Ben.
All right, 30 seconds on the clock. Let's do it. Adam West had the pows and the blams. George Clooney had the style and the bat nipples. Ben Affleck, we don't really talk about him. Christian Bale, well, need I say more? But Robert Pattinson, if he's going to be our Batman, who's going to be his Robin? Timothy Chalamet, Michael Cera, Steve Buscemi? Has to be one of those three because they're the only three actors in the world who are wimpier than Edward from Twilight.
Oh.
Batman's meant to be invincible. Our Pats didn't even last 2 seconds against Voldemort in the Harry Potter, Liam. And speaking of which, are you really telling me the best Batman of all time is a Hufflepuff?
Gee whiz, you bloody got me on that last one. Hufflepuff is the lamest house to be in. Yeah. Okay, I'm really rethinking my decision now.
Yeah.
It's a good debate. That was good.
Thank you, sir.
Like, it's a sign of a good debate when you feel, like, convinced.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you're like,
Change their
oh,
mind.
okay, whoops.
All right, Lim, I'm sure you'll give it a red hot go,
Yeah.
though. 30 seconds on the clock. The floor is yours.
Artats is the bat goat. Yeah, he's a big emo, but he should be. Bruce Wayne was 8 when he watched his parents get shot in the face. He should be messed up. This is what Pattinson's bringing to the table.
I'm vengeance.
Here's Ben Affleck's best scene under the mask. What's Clooney up to these days with his bat nips? Just selling Nescafe pods. Oh, and Christian Bale, by the way, is a psycho behind the scenes. Here's him teeing off at a producer.
I want you off the set, you the are you doing?
You still think they're better?
Yeah, I like the fart in the middle, but...
Yeah, back for the second week in a row. That's my new bit.
All right, let's bring the jury in to see who won the big debate this morning. Tana, who do you think won, myself or Liam?
Well, you know, both had pretty good arguments, although I have to say that if you're going to embody anybody to like Batman, then it's pretty important to be the brooding emo type.
Yes.
So I think I'm just going to have to go with Liam.
Yeah, Tana. Obviously, you're a bit of a Twilight fan, but I get it. I mean, if you haven't seen the movie yet, he's supposed to be a little dark and strange. He's He's literally getting around in a leather sort of gimp suit,
Yeah.
beating people up at night.
And also, like, this doesn't spoil it for you. You haven't seen it. He has got like a leather mask.
Yeah, it's really,
Normally, like Batman's masks, like made of something hard, but his is leather.
yeah.
Anyway, Helen, who do you think won the big debate, me or Liam?
Oh, Ben, you won.
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest with you, Robert Pattinson? No. Give me George Sexy. Oh, my God.
Yeah,
love him.
you want those bat
Much
nipples.
better.
Helen, that's
Oh,
more.
I love George Clooney.
I know, but he's more your era, right, Helen? Is that safe to say? Like, you've got the hots of Val Kilmer and Michael Keaton and stuff, but we're like, because Robert Pattinson, like,
Don't badger the jury. She's had her say.
okay, well, I suppose I'll just have to leave it up to Antonio. Morning.
Good morning, Ben and Liam. Another good debate.
Thank
You.
Well done. Hey, look, that last lady, I feel bad. You can't just assume that she's old, all right?
Yeah,
No.
I wasn't saying she's old. Helen,
well, come
I wasn't saying you're old. I was just saying more suited to George Clooney's age. And he's not old. He's the sexiest man alive.
Keep digging, Liam. All right, today's debate, not too bad. You guys didn't mention one great Batman, which was Will Arnett in the Lego movie.
Oh, yeah. He was
of
good.
course.
He was
very
good.
good. Yeah, good point.
Anyway, I'm not debating here. I'm just the jury, okay?
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe you can
That's
do it.
Ben, good start. I think, Liam, once again, you even admitted Ben had a very strong
Oh, yeah.
debate.
No, I must admit, I'd be happy to lose today.
Yeah.
It was a really good debate.
Thank you, sir.
And look, I've never seen Harry Potter, but it seems like the points you made in your debate about Harry Potter were valid.
Yep.
And I do think that Pattinson's a bit of a wimp. I'm with you on that, Ben.
Yep.
Liam, mate, you used the fart grab, so that gives you an extra point.
Thanks, it's funny. It was funny, wasn't it? Farts are funny.
Yeah, farts are very funny. But the rest of your whole debate was pretty much grabs, mate. You didn't even write a speech.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
what are you doing?
Yeah,
was like
I also thought it was a bit
No,
too
it was an
audio-heavy.
audio-based debate.
It is too audio.
Do you
I was
prepare?
taking people to...
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I was taking people to different places.
Do you boys do anything after you get off the air? Do you prepare for your show? Liam,
Yeah.
you cannot win this. You did not have a good debate this week.
Come
Ben
on,
is the
man.
winner.
Get out of town.
He's made his mind up.
That was a debate, a big debate. We now have the winner.
I thought the audio was pretty cheap.
Yeah, oh well, I think we can all agree on one thing. that Ben Affleck, you just heard his performance there, the worst. I think we can agree to disagree on the Pattinson stuff, but
We can all agree.
Ben Affleck,
Yeah.
honked.
Yeah, honked pretty bad.
Hey, it's time to make up for missed holidays with whatif.com. Book the spa suite, jet skis, maybe even a safari. Plus, select hotels are fully refundable. Booking cancellation windows apply.
What if it's Aussie for travel? Check government advisories before booking and travelling.
It's 610. Hallelujah, it's 610.
Yep, the 610 quiz. We got 5 questions. You get them all right. You get to choose the very next song we play, and we got 2 beauties lined up for you this morning. First, cab off the rank. It is Emily in Clarence Park. Good morning.
Good morning.
What have you been up to this morning, Em?
I've just finished a class at F45 only.
Look out.
I drive past that F45 every morning, and I think, who are the maniacs that are in there training? That's you, Em.
Yeah, that's me, 5'10".
Sweating it out. Well, look, your brain should be up and running. I mean, you've obviously already had to do a lot of hand-eye coordination. Your heart rate's been up, so you should smoke this. I think this is going to be easy for you. An audience member was kicked out of Q&A for being a Putin supporter. What TV channel is Q&A on?
ABC?
Yeah, one for the intellectuals. The AFL preseason kicks off this weekend. Port and the Crows are playing each other at Richmond Oval tomorrow. In which Adelaide suburb is Richmond Oval?
Richmond?
Clues in the title on that one. Courtney Cox claims she sold her LA home because it was haunted. What famous TV show about 6 friends did she star in?
Oh, Friends.
Happy
Smashing
birthday,
it.
Brooklyn Beckham, 23 today, the number his dad wore. Who are his famous parents?
Victoria Beckham and...
You can't forget the main Beckham.
Oh, I know.
Who's the Beckham that plays all
Like,
the soccer?
Who's the one who gave her the last name when she was a Spice Girl?
I know, I'm really nervous that I can't even remember.
No, you'll be okay. We'll settle.
Yeah,
We'll be
we're
all right.
going to be like we're not going to be angry at you.
Who's the guy that loved to bend it?
Oh. David Beckham.
There we go.
I must admit, like, because we've had some of these that have gone for like half an hour because people don't know where Canberra is, we've tried to make the quiz easier and easier, and I think this is like the easiest. And you're almost going to go 5 for 5 here, Emily, which means you get to pick the next song. You're already in the draw for Nova's First Class and 50k. So Neighbours has confirmed they're going to finish in June this year. Can you finish these Neighbours lyrics?
Neighbours.
Everybody needs good neighbours.
Yeah, but you got to sing it to them.
Oh, everybody needs good neighbours.
Everybody needs good neighbours, but not anymore. Just because no one watches them. Do you watch it, Em?
Oh, I used to.
Yeah. I mean, I think everyone used to. That's
I don't think I have
problem.
for 10 years, but I was like, it's gone for 37 years, same age as me.
Wow.
You're
Wow. Right. Started the same time. There you go. This is exciting. It means you get to pick the next song we play. Now, I've had a bit of an affinity with this particular artist this week, Em. Would you like to hear a bit of this? Nelly Furtado, yeah, girl. Or
can I twist your arm, Em, and get you to play my song, which is the iconic Prince?
I'm going Prince for Friday.
You want a bit of Prince for Friday?
You going Ben's song?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hang on, could I just say though, like, Man Eater, it's a real Friday vibe. It'd be a shame to play it on a Monday.
No. I think this.
I'm sticking with Prince.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Oldie but a gritty.
The Friday vibe we've been looking for. It is Prince, Raspberry Beret on your Friday morning.
Ben's new favourite song. Fun fact, he came to me 2 weeks ago and said, have you heard this song called Red Beret? I said, do you mean Raspberry Beret?
This is an incredible song. Oldie but a goodie. Turn it up on that.
Ben and Liam, dopamine for your ears.
A couple of days ago, we were like, hey, give us a call if you've got a sexy voice. And we were pretty blown away from what we got. A woman called Mia called through, another guy called Jason. Really good voices. Like some of the best voices I've heard, I must admit. We liked them so much that this time yesterday, we got them back on and did like a little radio play.
Yeah, if you missed it, here's just a little excerpt from the play.
Want me to lick the ink off Daddy? I mean, Jason.
Mia walks over to Jason and slowly drags her tongue across the toxic black ink.
Surely that can't be good for you, Mia.
It's not, but I'm a bad girl.
Now, those voices, like Mia's very husky, his voice
Jason's
very deep,
hunky. We were thinking, wouldn't it be fun if we flipped it this morning and just had like the least sexiest voices?
There's two sides to every coin, isn't there? So obviously there's lots of sexy voices. There's got to be some voices out there where they're like, oh, that's not that sexy.
Like if you've been told that your voice sucks,
Yep.
or maybe you just hate your voice, but you want to put yourself out there. 13 24 10, give us a call. We'll send you along to Nova's Red Room with Joel Corey next week. It's the most exclusive ticket in town.
Now, let's not throw anyone under the bus, Liam, but I would like producer Andy to jump onto that microphone for me, sir. Good morning, Andy.
Hello.
Now, we've been told that some of your friends call you Monotone Andy.
Yeah, at a previous job that I had, the team thought it would be funny to call me Monotone Andy because I have a monotone voice.
What was the show?
Kyle and Jackie O.
Yeah, it sounds about right, yeah. We just call you Andy because we're not bullies.
I don't have the most...
Unless Belle's on air, of course.
I don't have the most radio voice.
Yeah, it's, you know what though, like it is a little bit, you've got a bit of a timbre to it, but I can see where the monotone comes into it.
I wouldn't
say it's
hurt my ears.
I wouldn't say it's an offensive voice by any means.
But you're not going to be playing James Bond.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's at least a less sexy voice out there than mine.
I reckon, for me, you're the benchmark.
You're the benchmark.
Yeah.
I reckon there's worse out there. If you have a very unsexy voice, I'm not expecting many calls for this.
Yep.
13 24 10, please get in touch. We would love to hear from you. Matt, good morning.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Pretty good.
Such a normal voice.
Matt, your voice is, do you think you've got an annoying voice?
So, I hung up on the call because it was like, not necessarily, but then I thought, when you listen to yourself, it is annoying, but I think everyone sounds like that to themselves. I'm not sure.
Actually, I'm getting a little bit bored now, Matt. I must admit, I'm sorry, but I kind of get it now.
A little bit drawl.
Yeah. But I mean,
what do you do for work, Matt?
Truck driver.
That's all right,
and
though.
look, I'm saying that. It's like, it's not all bad, because you have a nice oaky timbre to the voice. Like, it's a nice deep voice. It's a voice that a lot of people like. It's the cadence for me. I'm sorry. I suppose this is, it's the critiquing.
Yeah.
Have you been told that in the past, or did you just think that yourself, Matt?
It's the topics.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, look, Matt, I don't think it's too bad. Sorry. What?
Matt was still talking. You just faded him down.
Another
thing.
The voice was that drawl that I just I lost interest. No, I'm kidding, Matt. I don't think it's that bad.
No, it's not that bad. Kim joins us now. Good morning.
Hi, good morning, Ben and Liam.
Yeah, that's like a little bit more annoying, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, why do you think you have not a sexy voice?
Because I work every day, my voice is croaky. Every time I speak to them, what's the matter with your voice? Everybody asks me that.
Yeah, no, now I'm getting it, Kim. Now I'm really getting it.
Kim, can I ask you this? Are you a smoker?
No, I'm not a smoker. I'm not a drinker. I'm a pharmacist. And so I work 10 hours a day, 11 hours a day, so I talk all the time.
Right. Yeah, I suppose it's less because it's a fine line between husk and rasp.
You know what? Hearing you talk, Kim, I hope you don't find this offensive, but it sounds like to me like your voice reminds me of having a sore throat.
But you know what, Kim? I reckon if you just went on a holiday, you just gave yourself like 2 weeks, I reckon you would be falling into the raspy category, which is all of a sudden the sexiest possible voice you can have, you know.
Really? Everybody I speak to, they always say, what's the matter with your voice? I say, no, I'm fine. Just talk to me. Like, keep on talking. I don't rest my voice.
Yeah. Well, at least because you're a pharmacist as well, so at least you can get some like vitamenthols.
Oh, that's it. You know, you're never too far away from the Strepsil.
Yeah.
I mean, a big vapor drop. Show sponsor. It's a bit of a weird one, isn't it? With doing, do you not have a sexy voice? Because then people with unsexy voices call up and you've got to say, yeah, you're right.
I'm pretty happy with Kim, I think.
I think Kim's
a good one to leave
Should we get them back to do the least sexy radio play ever? Like the thing that people would just be tuning out of the radio. Like, I don't want to hear this.
Ben and Liam are in your head.
G'day, good morning Adelaide, happy Friday, and how's this? If you're looking to make a bit of extra coin on the side, there is a dog food company that specialises in doing plant-based dog food.
Like if you've got a vegan dog or whatever.
Yeah, which is pretty wild, I must say. But if you do, for some reason, they're looking to pay a dog owner just under $10,000 if they get to sniff their dog's poo for 8 weeks.
It's good money, isn't it?
It's good money.
It'd be awkward though if you bumped into like an old mate from school or something. And be like, oh, Tony, like, what are you doing? Like, what have you been up to? I hoof dog turds now. It's actually it's quite good pay. That little laugh you heard in the background there is Jodie Oddy, your Saturday morning breakfast host, who will be joining you next on Nova.
Sorry, go.
Speaking of dog turds.
Yes, what a funny story.
If you are listening in tomorrow morning as well from 7 a.m, you will be hearing from the wonderful Jodie Oddy. G'day.
G'day. That fascinates me, this whole Joel Corey thing. You just have to get on air to go along.
Yeah.
I don't have a ticket. I'm on air every Saturday.
Oh, well.
I mean, you guys?
You can have mine if you want.
Oh, okay. That's very nice of you.
Well, you're going to be there to host it, Liam.
Oh, yeah, I totally forgot. Sorry, you can't come. So, suppose it is what it is.
I reckon we can scrounge up some tickets.
I reckon we'll find some. Hey, Jodie,
you can have bells.
I saw you in at work yesterday in the car park, and you had a little one with you. Does she have COVID or something? I mean, it's a school day. Why was she?
This is the way of the world now with COVID. So my 10-year-old Peyton had one day off this week, and then yesterday morning she said, I still don't feel well. So we did another rat test. She had one that was negative, and the second was negative. And then I said, you're going to school. Like, you don't have COVID, mate. Get in your room, get dressed, and you're off. And she's like, bottom lip starts quivering and her eyes start filling with tears. So she clearly didn't feel great. So I've gone, you know what? Thursday's my day off. Just stay with mummy. And she was like so excited.
Mum day?
Yeah, mum day. And then I thought, you know what? We're just going to make this a great day.
Yeah.
Why not?
What'd you do?
We went to
Just spread that COVID everywhere.
But it's funny though, everyone you encounter, I was like, oh, this is Peyton, she's off sick, but she doesn't have COVID. You
Yeah,
need
yeah,
to
yeah.
explain it to everyone. So we went to the gym in the morning, went for a beautiful walk around the Torrens, came back, she ordered some jelly. At that point, I thought, you're not sick at all, mate.
Such a kid thing to eat, isn't
Where
it?
do you
Jelly.
even order jelly?
At the gym.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's ordering? I suppose people's kids
10-year-olds.
having days off, after grinding it out on the bench press. Wouldn't mind a little Freddo Frog and a bit of jelly after that workout. My God.
And so then I took her shopping because we've got a ball on Saturday night and this beautiful sort of pretty woman moment where we're choosing between dresses. She loved it. We went and had sushi for lunch. So it was just a gorgeous day out,
Nice.
one-on-one, which you never do when you've got multiple
She
children.
got to see one half of Nova's FM breakfast show in the car park. That would
Yeah.
have been pretty exciting for her.
She was pretty underwhelmed.
Yeah, she
Didn't
was-
know which one you were.
She was hoping to see Ben, obviously.
That's good though. I like that you give her a day off if she wants to have one.
Yeah.
I had so many days off.
What?
growing up.
I did, yeah. I just had to go to school, right? Like,
No, I got days off for all sorts of reasons. Like if I missed the bus in the morning,
Yeah.
I get a day off.
What? You just went home and said, I missed the bus.
Yeah,
Right.
and I go, okay, stay home.
how many days off were you having? Like,
Fair few. Like, I don't know if they ever on your report card. It used to have how
Yes,
many days off you had.
absent days.
I was always number one. Like I was always on top of that list.
Ben left school pretty early.
Yeah.
Don't know if
Yeah.
you can put two and two together.
Did
on
he
that one.
leave school or was he kicked out for never going?
No, it was kind of mutual.
Yeah.
You just gradually just stopped rocking up to every single day.
This one I always thought was very normal until I met Liam and he said that it wasn't normal. What about for your
No.
kids? I used to always get my birthday off every year.
You got your birthday off.
How
Every year.
wild is that? So
You don't give your kids
Guess
the day
what?
off on
Guess
their
what I
birthday.
got? I had to go to school every day, and on my birthday,
Yeah.
I would get a lunch order. But my birthday's the 13th of June, which is quite often the Queen's birthday long weekend. So if it just fell on one of those years, too bad, buddy. Which is, on another hand, like Mum made me like a lovely lunch every day, so which is
Yeah.
actually better because there's some kids
I reckon
just had to
because
have.
I was the kid that got money all the time in the lunch orders. And
You
then
almost
if
want to
Dad-
do the swap sometimes.
If,
Like,
not really. I loved getting lunch orders. But if Dad couldn't find any money to put in the lunch order, he'd just say, have the day off.
this is
Days
wild,
off.
man.
Well, what I'm going to do from now on, because we had such a nice one-on-one day yesterday, is I'm going to rotate my children and pull them out of school. So, because I get these Thursdays off, so I might take Summer out one Thursday, take Harper out of childcare another Thursday.
I would
so
say
I'll never be lonely.
Your kids are going to learn more and grow more spending a day with you than they are at school.
And it's also a mental health day for them as well.
Can I have a mummy day with you on Thursdays? I might just not come to work. I mean, like a bit of jelly, sushi sounds good.
You can, as long as you don't call it a mummy day.
Okay, all right. I'll remember that.
13, 24, 10. Why did you get the day off? Were you a bit like me growing up and you were getting days off left, right and centre? Maybe it was very special when you finally got that day off. Paula joins us now. Good morning, Paula.
Hi, Ben, Liam and Jodie. How you going?
Very good, thank you. Why did you get the day off?
So, Mum decided that because it was her birthday, she should pull my brother and I out of school and take us to see the movie E.T.
That's awesome. What a great day. E.T. such a good movie as well. Oh,
Did you enjoy it?
So, obviously, it was quite a while ago. I was about 7, but yeah.
And so you remember that to this day.
And you know what? You wouldn't have remembered what you did in maths then.
Yep.
In fact, I don't remember what I did in maths in 13 years at school.
Jodie, maybe you can take one of your kids out to go see the new Batman movie.
Oh, that would be horrifying, wouldn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah,
That
no.
would scar 'em.
No.
Pretty Fitzy from Nova, he texted me, was like, hey, how's Batman? I said, oh, yeah, really good. And he's like, yeah, I'm taking the boys tonight. And I was like, oh, they'll love it, man. That's why I was like, in my head, I'm like, that is going to rock those. They're only youngins and it's going to rock them.
That's some sort of trauma later in life, isn't it?
Yeah.
Brooke joins us now in Prospect. Good morning, Brooke. Why did you get the day off?
Hey, how are ya?
Good.
Good, yeah. So when I was younger, my mum let me have the day off to go to Big Day Out.
Oh, how did that?
Oh, my God.
Which one was it, Brooke?
It was the one when My Chemical Romance got back together.
2012, Kasabian,
Yeah.
MyCam, Soundgarden. I was there. I had the day off of school. Hot day. I was right up the front. Were you like close to the front for My Chemical Romance?
Yeah, Hilltop Hoods was playing beforehand.
Yeah, I remember.
And so I was right up the front during
Do you know-
Hilltop Hoods waiting for my camp.
I got slagged on by the bassist of My Chemical Romance.
Oh, and it was the best day of your life.
Yeah, it was like that emo time with that spitting on kids was cool. And
That's so
Brooke,
wild.
do you remember who was on the skate ramp next to My Chemical Romance?
No, I don't remember.
Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk
What?
was
Oh,
there.
was he?
In Adelaide?
Literal Tony Hawk was skating in Adelaide at the Big Day Out.
That's so cool.
It was like the best day ever. That's worth having the day off of
Have
school.
you not just spent the last 15 minutes saying how strict your parents were and they made you go to school
No,
every
but
single day?
This is the thing, though. My mum also had to come to that festival with me.
You went to Big Day Out with your mum?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. So, Mum, I suppose Mum got slagged on a little bit, but Mum, I came as well. No, there was a lot of supervision going on, yeah.
I think your mum was the one going, spit on me, spit on me.
Hope you're having a pod blast with the podcast.
On Tuesday, the wonderful Tom Gleeson joined us on the show. He did a hard quiz with our barber, actually. You can check it out in the Ben and Liam podcast. And we thought, you know what? Great format. Great
loved
format.
it.
So why don't we try and do something like completely different and make it our own? So let's do a quiz. Tricky!
Yes, it is the exact same game show, but we've changed the name slightly.
Tricky quiz. You give us your area of expertise, your expert subject, and we'll give you a question on that. 13 24 10 is the number if you want to get in touch. If you get your question right, you are heading along to Nova's Red Room.
Liam, you and I have already done this. We've proven that we could get it correct.
I know everything there is to know about the Beatles, Ben.
I did PlayStation.
Producer Belle joins us now. Good morning.
Hello.
Are you ready to be put in the grill?
I don't know. I hope so.
Okay, what is your topic?
Well, I've watched Gossip Girl, which is 5 seasons. I've watched it 4 times round.
That's
Wow.
pretty impressive.
So, yeah, I've spent a lot of hours watching Gossip Girl. I feel like that's probably
Okay.
something that I would know
Okay,
really well.
it is Gossip Girl. Okay, a question for you, Belle. Who is the only girl on the show to have dated Chuck, Nate, and Dan?
Blair.
Wrong.
You were so confident as well.
Vanessa.
No, Blair has dated Chuck,
No,
Nate,
no, we got
and
here.
Dan.
Too tricky.
No, I'm
Too-
arguing that one.
Too tricky for you.
No!
Tricky quiz.
A little
Season
tricky.
4, she starts dating Dan.
I feel like I just need to interrupt, guys, to say that Belle is 100% right with that.
So,
Okay, well, producer Andy, you've been fired. Hope you enjoyed your 6 weeks at Nova.
Well,
but
now
your
we
time
look
has come to an
fools.
end.
Well done, Belle.
wow. You
See you guys, I'm just going to have a shower because I got egg on my face, so I'm just going to...
All right. Well, look, we'll regroup and we'll double
Oh, do I
check
only
our
get one
questions.
question?
Yeah, you've done it.
Oh.
It's just one.
Oh, okay.
You've ruined the very fabric of the tricky quiz. We
How
will
many
reveal.
seasons are there?
Ooh, 5.
Very good.
Winner chicken dinner. You can come to the Nova event that you have to come to anyway.
Hey, look, if you would like to have a go, 13 24 10. You can...
It's time to do a quiz. Tricky! Yes, you give us your expert subject. We give you a question on that topic. And if you get it right, you are heading along to the exclusive Nova's Red Room happening next Thursday at Gluttony in the Moa.
People are loving this game. So if you would like to get on potentially next week, if you don't make it on this week, you can always text us 0400 919 919. Just send through your name and your expert subject and we'll get you on next week.
Sky, what's your expert subject?
Mine's Big Bang Theory.
As in how the universe began or the dumb show?
Hey.
I'm assuming the dumb show.
Yeah, watch it.
All right, Sky, we've got a question just for you.
Okay. What makes Amy finally believe that Sheldon cares about her?
What makes Amy believe that Sheldon finally cares about her?
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, bring out the top guns here.
Yeah.
It's kind of the game. It's a hard question.
Yeah.
oh no.
Oh, no.
It does feel bad though,
Yeah.
when you're like, because you're putting yourself out there.
What was the question again?
So
Sorry,
it's like
what makes-
Amy, what makes Amy finally believe that Sheldon cares about her? She sees something.
Oh no.
Oh, sorry,
Sky, sorry.
Yeah, she sees that she is the screensaver on his computer. Do you remember that one?
Oh no, that is embarrassing.
Yeah. Would you rather us ask you a question now about the Big Bang?
Oh my god, I knew that question. I'm so embarrassed.
All right, Sky.
It's fine.
It's
You know-
fine, yeah.
You know, I feel bad. You can still come to the Red Room. It's fine. You do seem genuinely rocked there. You're like, oh no, I'm going to get kicked out of my Big Bang Theory group. We have meetings every Tuesday. Marnie, good morning.
Hi.
Hey, what's your expert subject?
Shock treatment.
As in, like, the torture?
As in the film, the musical.
Okay, I've never seen that one. Is it a popular film?
Not really. It's a cult film.
Okay, all right.
1981 was when it came out. It's a musical movie, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Well, this should be easy for you, Marnie, not for anyone else. What is the name of the soap opera in which Brad was imprisoned?
Denton Vale.
Very good, Marnie.
It means nothing to us, but yes, it is the correct answer. Marnie, you're heading along to the Red Room.
Yay!
All right.
Does that mean I'm also in the first class in 50K?
It does. It does. Just for getting on air, you're in the draw for that one. So thanks for clarifying.
Very good, Marnie.
Zoe, how you doing?
Good, thanks.
Let's do a quiz. Tricky!
What is your expert subject, Zoe?
Australian snakes.
Are you
Specifically
a
Australian snakes.
snake catcher?
No, I'm petrified of them.
Oh,
right.
wow.
Oh, you're almost like Batman. Like you're scared of, but you're embracing that fear.
So you just read a lot about them?
I don't know. There's a random part of my brain that just absorbs snake facts, I think, because I'm so petrified.
Okay.
That's so interesting. Okay, well, here's a question for you. What is the more common name for the snake sometimes called the Ramsay's python?
I have no idea.
I must admit, when you said you weren't a snake catcher, I started worrying.
Yeah.
I thought, like, oh, you know,
hey, look, like you know, you're calling saying you're an expert, so we're going in like hard.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Do you want to have a crack? Like, so it's the more common name for the Ramsay's python.
Not a coastal python?
No.
How many? Why don't you just riddle off
I've
every?
never even heard of it.
Well, because you've read up a lot, right? So maybe just you list off every python that you know, and we'll stop you if you get it.
So I know there's a coastal python.
Mm-hmm. It's not that.
There's a scrub python.
Mm-hmm.
There's a diamond python. There's an olive python.
Is it a Gordon python? This is the Ramsay's
No.
python.
Gordon Ramsay python, yeah.
All right, sorry, Zoe. Unfortunately, you're not coming to the Red Room.
That's okay.
You're laughing because you know
I'll see you there.
the tickets. She said,
No,
see you there.
seriously, no, we can't let you come.
No, and you have been banned from all future
competitions
and on-air entries. No, obviously, hey, look, for the record, it's a Womma python, and you can come, and appreciate you coming.
There's a what?
A Womma python?
A Woma python.
Oh,
yeah.
Now you're an expert again, are you? Okay.
Blanc, Blanc.
You better take cover.
Down Under. Oh, I only had the mic on for the last bit. It's not called Down Under. I did say the D, but that's not my fault, guys. That's totally Ben over there. He presses the buttons. You are with Ben and Liam this morning. Ocean pool, hot tub, all of the above. Makeup for missed holiday. Okay, we're being silly boys, are we? Well, you're going to have to apologise to our show sponsor, What If. Done it again. Okay, yes, you do have the power. I'm sorry, my liege. Holidays with whatif.com. What if it's Aussie for travel? We are also joined now by our producer, Belle.
What's trending?
Trending all over the internet. Twitter.
Instagram.
Welcome to Facebook.
Good morning, guys. Well, it's happened. Neighbours. Are you 5? I'm just going to keep going. Neighbours, after 37
I didn't like it when it was happening to me, but
years.
it's funny when it's happening to someone else, I must admit.
Neighbours is finishing up this June.
Neighbors. Everybody needs good neighbors.
We knew this was coming, obviously, a few weeks ago. We were talking about it and we said it's being axed in Britain, and that's a huge sponsor of the show. Now that that's happened, Channel 10 have confirmed, yes, June this year will be the last episode. 9,000 episodes they've done. I was like, 37 years, 9,000 episodes, could have just pushed it for that 40-year, would have been great.
Yeah, just another 1,000 that no one would watch on 9Gem. Yeah, that would have been great. Now, what is it? I don't even know what channel it's on. What was it, like 10 Peach? or something?
11, I think. It's a secret channel.
10 Peach,
It's
I
on
think.
the secret channel.
Yeah, that would be a hard pitch, I reckon, to the Neighbours cast. Guys, we're loving the show so much. It really is going so well. No need to look at the ratings. We're putting you on a secret channel. It's kind of like this cool thing for like people who really love Neighbours, that they have to work extra hard to find it. It means they'll like it more.
And Kanye West has released his latest music video showing him kidnapping and burying Pete Davidson.
God sent me from that crash just so I could beat Pete Davidson's ass. Who?
So obviously Pete Davidson dating Kim Kardashian, who Kanye is still going through the divorce with. So this is the latest song. It is for that one that we just heard there called Easy. And in that song, he does say those lyrics. And the music video, it came out yesterday, and it's actually got people quite concerned because it's like a claymation, black and white type of music video, but you can tell from the model.
Well,
it
yeah,
looks like
I was
Pete.
like, benefit of the doubt, like, it's probably not Pete Davidson. It's just like a thing, and people blowing up. And then I was trying to say, nah, it's not him. And then you showed me a frame of it, Belle, and it's like definitely a clay him. He's got the bumhole eyes and the weird teeth.
I think all controversy aside, though, that song trumps.
God sent me from that crash just so I could beat Pete Davidson's ass.
But I really hope he doesn't kill him, because I think we're all a little worried about that one.
Yeah. And finally, World Health Organization, or WHO, is warning that teens are now at the highest risk of hearing loss, all thanks to headphones, speakers, and loud
What?
music. Saw that one coming from a mile away.
What are you saying?
They've said that obviously all the heaps of use of the headphones and, whatever else we're using and big speakers, it's making teens these days lose their hearing super fast. And they're recommending that live music
I didn't get a word of that.
have quiet zones for people to go to and kind of rest up for a sec, let your ears recover.
I'm just hearing ringing. I'm hearing, has a flash grenade gone off in here? Is someone playing the mosquito ringtone? I don't
stop talking.
I don't know what's happening.
Ben and Liam.
Back in just 60 seconds.
Sorry, Bill, the bit's done there.
Here's another bit of curry.
Right now, it's time for this.
Alrighty, folks, it's time for the Ben and Liam meat tray.
Goes to our best caller of the week. So if you call up 13 24 10, you get involved, you're going to get some free meat out of it. We also like to award the worst caller of the week. Quite often, it's people who've called through for a thing we do called the 610 quiz.
Well, I don't know. I think it's because it's so early. People
Early in the
awake,
morning,
yeah.
People are sort of zombies at that time. It's actually a split win today. So well done to Jeremy and Selena, who have both taken out the worst caller of the week. They were both stumped when we asked them where our nation's capital was.
Canberra is located in... Victoria.
No. Canberra is not in Victoria, Jeremy. Deary me. Selena and Mowbray, where's Canberra?
WA.
It's in the ACT for those playing along in their cars.
The Australian Capital Territory. I think we all know that.
All right, now before we get to the best caller of the week, let's give a shout out, Liam, to this week's butcher. If you would like to sponsor the Friday Meat Tray, 0400 919 919.
This week, it's Dave and the team at Goodwood Quality Meats, home of the world's best sausages. You know who works there?
Luke?
The Sausage King.
Yeah.
He actually had his own segment on our show where he talked about sausages.
Every week we wrote a different parody.
Oh, no, that's right. Sorry. We promised him a segment, and we would what it would be, it'd be just us pitching intros at him, and he never got around to talking about sausages.
But no, I have been to Goodwood Quality Meats, and I tell you what, the best sausages.
Oh, unbelievable. And, the best call this week is a guy called Tom. We asked if you'd slept with a celebrity, and we got this call.
If you sort of think Columbia headphones,
oh my god,
that sort of,
you're kidding me.
That sort of ballpark, you might be getting close.
The Bogota Bandit, eh?
Was it pre or post headphones?
It was post. I was sort of we're chatting on an app, and I met her. She was a manager at a gym.
Yeah, did you just see her on the telly and go, "Oh my god, that's her"?
Yeah, and then the guys had a bit of a laugh and went, "Is that who we think it is?" I'm like, maybe.
Tom from Seaford, congrats, you've won the Friday Meat Tray.
Oh, you legends, cheers for that. I've heard they've got the best sausages going around.
Yeah,
they
got some bloody good sausages, that's true. Tom, there is a question that Ben and I had for you, because we were thinking about this call quite a lot.
We talked about it quite a lot.
Yeah, you mentioned we know who we're talking about here. It's Cocaine Cassie. You have a bit of a history with her. You mentioned that you'd met on Tinder and then you went and saw her at a gym.
And then things got hot and heavy.
That's where we left it, and that's where we left it. But we were thinking, like, did it get hot and heavy at the gym? Like, was it actually at the gym?
Hot and heavy. Like, we did a workout session together in the manager's room.
Oh, bit of a PT session.
Deary me.
Yeah, private one-on-one.
Wow.
Yeah. Anytime Fitness.
Anytime, anywhere.
Where all the magic happens.
Anytime, anywhere.
1-3 cabs will get you there.
Did she make you bring a little towel to sit on? What down the equipment? Come on, Tom.
It's compulsory at all gyms to bring a towel. It's etiquette.
Get your fluids up.
Well, look, Tom, mate, that amazing meat tray is coming your way. But where are you right now?
I am in Brighton at the moment.
You're in Brighton? Okay, well, I'll punch in the coordinates on the meat cannon here. Look, we've got a whole lot of sausages because that's like their main thing, but everything is incredible. We've got steaks, we've got a bit of chicken, and a big old pork knuck.
Oh, you beauty.
Yeah,
I'll just that bad boy up.
I'll load the pork knuckle in now and shoot it over to you.
Right in the yard.
Hope you don't have Butterfingers.
Here it comes.
It's coming.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, it landed bloody next door. I need to climb this fence.
Oh, sorry, Tom. I must have put...
I'll jump over and get it, boys.
Thanks, mate.
That's fine. Longitude and latitude sometimes. I'm not good with the maths, so sometimes I get it wrong.
Hey, if you want to get the Friday meat tray next week, just try and get on air and become the best caller.
Gee, I hope that burp didn't make it into the end of the podcast. Did it? Oh, no. How embarrassing. People are going to think I'm an idiot now.
Is this the start or the end?
This is the end of the podcast.
End of the podcast.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
great. Hey, look, we've got a message here from Maple Liam, who is...
A dog.
A dog.
Okay, Maple's a dog.
So one of those people where they've got an Instagram account as their dog.
Yep. Have they been like, spook my owner?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So Maple, the dog, it's like a maple-coloured border collie. Pretty
Looks
cute,
actually very cute, yeah.
So Maple said, "Hey, humans, feel free to spook my granddad, Glenn. He's a real freaker."
Okay, so I wonder if... So why is it Granddad? Is like...
Don't know. Granddad Glenn, and then it gets sent
do you reckon
number.
Glenn is like a man who's controlling the account, who has kids, and he would consider his kids as the parents of Maple the dog?
Nah, I reckon that whoever sent this, like obviously the human that wrote this,
yeah,
it's going to be their granddad.
You reckon?
So
you reckon it's someone who owns a dog who has used their dog account on Instagram to ask us to spook their
grandpa Glenn. Yeah.
Strange.
They also said, or his Mrs. Sonia, which would be their grandma, unless they're not married.
Glenn and Sonia is not a grandpa and grandma name.
Because then they also said, or you could even spook my mum. She's a screamer when she gets spooked. And then sent her number as well. So I got 3 potential numbers.
Gee whiz, a lot of potential spookers there. Okay, well, which one are you punching in?
I've gone for the granddad. If the granddad, Glenn, if Glenn doesn't answer, we'll try someone else.
Yeah.
They're going to have no idea what's going on.
It's going to be so spooky.
Glenn speaking.
Woof! Woof!
Boo! Hey, is this Glenn?
Yeah.
You're on the radio right now. It's Spook FM.
It's time to put a smile on your dial. The NDL presents Spook FM.
What up? You've just been spooked. You got spooked.
Glenn, you got nominated for a spookin'.
From Maple the dog?
Oh, really?
On Instagram?
Yeah, does that ring a bell, Maple the dog?
No, it does not.
Oh, it doesn't?
Are you a grandpa by any chance?
Am I what, sorry?
Are you
grandpa?
Are you a granddad?
I am.
Right, and so does your grandson or granddaughter have a dog called Maple?
Oh, yes, they do. You're correct.
Yeah,
so what's happened is so is it a granddaughter or what's your granddaughter or grandson's name?
It's my grandson.
Your grandson.
What's his name?
Ted.
Okay, so Ted operates an Instagram account for his dog. He's used that account to
contact
us here at Spook FM to scare you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So how scared were you, Glenn?
Well, I just thought it was a prank call.
Well, the segment is prank or spook, so I can see how...
Prank or spook?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I wouldn't say I was scared.
Yeah, so maybe that was more of a prank then than a spook.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. So at the start, I was doing... I don't know if you got that, but I was channeling a ghost dog, like a dog that had died and come back to haunt you.
I did hear the ghost things, and yes... I thought I'll just hang up now, or...
Yeah, but, I'm glad you stuck around, because that's the fun thing on Spook FM, like when you get to spend more time, and you learn a little bit about the backstory of someone you've just spooked, and from that, you the spooky, you grow. Are you still working, Glenn?
Yes, I'm on a job down at Tweed Heads. We're cleaning up the road.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
oh my goodness.
So you're picking up the rubbish on the road?
Yeah, where it's
Oh,
all washed down from
yeah,
the
of
job
course.
site.
It
so.
seems I kind of can we fade the Spook FM music? Like, yeah, thank you.
Yeah, because you're obviously
I was
doing
gonna say,
actual good
so
work.
It's like you're literally doing God's work after
Yeah.
some disaster
We are,
stuff.
we are.
Yeah. So.
We're one of the lucky ones, though. It's bugger all what we're doing, but we're doing it.
Oh,
good on you. Good on you,
Now
Glenn.
you've warmed my heart, Glenn.
Yes. So we've started off at a silly place and
Yep.
we've ended up in a rather nice place.
We have.
Hey,
We have.
is there anything because you're on Spook FM right now? Is there anything people can do to donate in your local area? Is there any PayPal things set up or anything that we could do to
Not
help?
that I'm aware, because I'm from Queensland and we're actually down in northern New South Wales where I've got a job site.
Yeah,
So I don't know
right.
anyone down this end, but I do know that who was telling me? The guy I was just talking to earlier was going to lend his boat to the guys down in Ballina. He just got out of there. So he had it all fueled up, ready to go, but they didn't need it by the time he got there.
Well, Glenn, your grandson also nominated your partner Sonia for a spookin'. But
Good.
I think I don't know. Would you recommend? Should we spook Sonia or should we leave Sonia?
I reckon you should spook her.
Well, it is the Friday extended cut. Did you want to hang around while we spook her, or should we just do it in our own time?
Well, how do I hear if you're doing
Well,
it?
yeah. So what we'll do is
I can call her and you'll be able to hear her because you'll be on with us. We've got
Yeah.
2 phone lines.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
All right.
yeah.
Okay. Good stuff, Glenn. You hold
Give it
there,
a heat.
and we will give Sonia up. You know what we should do?
Glenn, would you like to be a part of the spookin'? Would you like to spook Sonia with us?
No, I'm not much good at that.
Oh no!
She'll
Hey,
tell you
but
that I'm not
it's honestly, if you just believe in yourself and you just make the first noise that comes to you. So
we'll go first, though.
Normally,
So-
the way it works is I'll do one, then Ben will do one, and then if you do one, Sonia will be your wife. Grandma Sonia will be suitably spooked. Okay, well, look, we're in it now.
It's starting.
You're in it?
Yeah,
It's
we're
happening.
in it.
Here we go. You get that rush of blood? That's a spook.
She doesn't answer.
It's probably in the bottom of a handbag.
Hello, Sonia speaking.
Hey, Sonia.
Yeah.
You just got spooked.
It's true, Sonia.
I'm not going to play the intro.
It's true, Sonia. We've
Sonia.
got your husband Glenn here, and you're on Spook FM at the moment.
Yes, we are.
And we've spooked you.
Sonia.
I'm really scared.
Yeah,
Yes.
very good.
Yeah.
I do
Yeah,
imagine this is very confusing for you.
And that's what happens when people are scared. You know, they get disorientated. They're going, "What the hell? What's up from
Yeah.
down? I don't know what's happening right now."
Yeah.
And we'd imagine that's you.
Sonia, your partner Glenn is a saint. He's helping clean up at the moment. What are you up to?
I'm just planning on revenge for when Glenn gets home.
Oh, I see.
In other words, she's probably doing a nail.
Oh, I get it. Yep.
Oh. Now we're really getting into a bigger hole, Glenn.
So you're going to put you're getting your nails done so you can put on a spooky mask and pop around the corner and spook Glenn when he gets home, huh?
Oh, he is going to be terrified when he walks in the door.
Such
that would
fun.
be scary.
It would be.
Well, can I say you've both been
Yeah, you've been
absolute
great.
treats.
Also, say good day to your grandson because he was the one who nominated you for the spook.
Yeah.
Little teddy boy.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
He should be scared too then. Bring it on.
Yeah.
All right, Sonia and Glenn, we'll let you both go, but thanks for joining us on Spook FM this morning.
Thanks,
No
guys. See
worries.
ya.
No
Thank you guys.
worries.
Spook
See ya.
on.
Bye.
See you guys. The best bit about that is
That's
that they would
so funny.
actually believe that
That's-
Spook FM is a real. Do you know what I mean? Like this is getting so dumb now. Like when do we stop
funny
this?
That Glenn would think, oh, that's a real thing, like Spook FM.
Oh yeah.
And then
I'm
for
on
him to
Spook.
go,
I'm on
oh,
Spook
yeah.
FM.
All right, go on, call Sonia.
Righto, yeah, get her on as well. Like, because this old man, believes he is on a radio station like that we've invented purely for spooking people, and he thinks he's live, and he's like, "Nah, go on, that will be fun." And then we twisted his arm to make a sound at her whilst he's mid. Also, like, how's that when we're like all being ridiculous, and then he's actually doing such a nice thing? I all of a sudden
So
feel like
funny.
such an idiot.
So funny. It's not even that funny. It's just funny that they thought it was all real.
It's not the spooking element is not the bit. Like I just like how far this has gone.
It's
So when
gone
people
way
like
too far.
nominating their grandparents and being like, "Hey, you could, spook my grandma. That'd be funny." Like,
I would never do that. I would never go, "Oh yeah, spook my granddad."
I'd feel too bad. Like,
horrible.
I'm like, what the hell? They won't understand what's happening.
Oh.
It's so weird.
But
I also
great
think,
that you
like, obviously the people who's getting their like partners or grandparents or parents spooked,
Yeah.
are going, that's great. Is everyone else at this point going, all right, guys, I'm a little tired? Do you know
Of
what I
the
mean?
spooking.
I suppose you don't have to listen like to the end of the podcast.
Yeah.
It's more of just it's a bonus bit.
The only way we could have stepped that up is because we also had Maple's mum's number, so we could have got Sonia to then call Maple's
just
mum.
the holy trifecta.
But I
of
don't have
spooking.
3 phone lines, so it might have got complicated.
And then we
call
call them, and then we've got the grandparents of that person's partner
spooking the mum,
spooking them, and going, "Hey, because it's the dog's mum, so I'm assuming that's Teddy Boy's partner."
Yep. No, it'd be Teddy's mum.
Oh,
and
right.
Glenn would have been
thought,
Teddy's.
But isn't
granddad.
the message from the dog's perspective? That's what I'm saying.
Oh, Teddy's partner.
Teddy is the dad.
Yep.
And Teddy's partner would be the mum of the dog
course,
Maple.
Of course.
And then Teddy's grandparents would
Yep.
also be
Yep.
the grandparents
Yep.
of the dog
Yeah,
Maple.
you've got that.
I've nailed that.
You've
haven't
nailed
I?
that, yep.
So it was very confusing because you've got to remember, guys, this all started from a message from a dog. So, it's a lot of putting pieces together.
Yeah, you know what it is? It's the Friday extended cut.
It's the Friday extended cut, and it feels good to be here.
Good off the bat.
It feels good off the bat. That's an expression that our producer Andy says a lot. And it's like my favourite term of the week. Like feels good. It feels good off the bat.
That and they're going to die on that hill. I like that saying as well. Like they refuse to give up that argument.
Yeah. Well, that's like when I'm loving playing Nelly Furtado as the song that we get to pick in the 610 quiz at the moment, which is a little thing we've got going on the show. But I was really annoyed when I picked the Nelly Furtado hill to die on when it had like 2 weeks of me backing in Furtado. But then when it got across, I was like,
great feeling.
Yeah, I actually like Nelly Furtado a lot, and gonna try and get a little bit more of her works on the radio. That's for sure.
Great.
This obviously feels like it's coming to its natural conclusion. Do we feel the need to speak any longer? Is there any last minute thoughts of the week?
I think that went down a pretty weird place.
Went down a very weird place.
And I think that was quite the journey.
How's just wanted to throw one last little bit of behind the scenes in before we head, but I'd done a fart after the show today.
Yes.
And sound guy Eli walked in, and he was like talking to us like kind of like this. So he's like, sort of walking out the room, and we didn't get a word of what he was saying. And it's obviously because my fart was like right in it. I farted. He opened the door, and I was like, "Oh, worst spot to be, buddy."
Yep.
And anyway, he built up the courage after 30 odd seconds to buzz into our studio from his office, saying, "Why does it smell of farts in there?"
And then Liam had an elaborate lie.
Not even an elaborate lie. You clicked a button.
Yep.
And I said, I'd had some garlic Mongolian beef last night from a place called Genghis Khan. New restaurant, went there with some friends. And it's like Mongolian Subway. You build your own stir fry. It's really good. And but you clicked the wrong button and you buzzed into producer Belle's room with a guy who was sitting in on the show today.
The new guy, Tom at Nova.
Yeah, so he was just... the first thing he heard of me is me buzzing into the room out of context going, "Oh yeah, I had a big garlic Mongolian beef last night and it's not agreeing with me."
All right, see you, podcast up.
Ben and Liam is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.